I saw that trailer coming up to pass me, the only thing I could think of was to try and stay in front of it. My name's Richard Copeland. My daughter Mallory was an awesome kid growing up. She was by my side till she was 7 or 8 and became a girl, and then started playing softball. And I never had been a baseball or fan of anything like that, but when she started playing, I became a huge fan. Softball was it.
That's all she wanted to do.
Yeah, softball has always been it for her in her life. She, friends and things like that, but never anything else extra, just softball. We were heading to Williams to play in a tournament. Mallory was playing softball that morning, and we decided that we would stay in the Williams area over the weekend, so we brought our travel trailer. We were going to do some fishing, just hang outside as a family. These 3 semi-trucks passed us going highway speed a lot faster than we were, and they were all on each other's tail, and the last one kind of drifted in on us, and I think he unloaded most of the wind they were carrying on their trailer. And the trailer went into the fast lane and then back into our lane, and then it fell over on its side. But at the last minute, we kind of turned away from it to stay in front of it, and then that's when the truck rolled over too. And during that part is when Mallory's leg had got sucked out the window. Of course, she had to go to immediate surgery because of her injury, and then we were talking to the surgeon afterwards, and he's, telling us a little bit about the injury, because, at this point I still don't know, and I still hadn't seen or looked or anything like that, and we started to get a little bit of idea of the extent of things that she had broken and sanded all her ankle bones and broken her fibula and everything, and that
muscles and tendons, veins were all gone.
And then we met the next surgeon, who was the orthopedic that was with her the rest of the way, and he basically was the one that kind of, I guess, dropped the bombshells a little bit and started saying, well, if we can do certain things, we might be able to save her foot. And then that's when we learned that they were thinking about amputating her below the knee. At that point, he had told us that, something special might have to happen to cover certain things. He looked at her and he agreed to do a surgery that he felt was a little beyond some of the things sometimes, and that was a really risky surgery for her. We went into her back and took her lat muscle, and that's the muscle they used to cover all her wounds. And he had to do that in a way that he could tie it into the veins and things and make it live, which he did. And when he was able to do that, the orthopedic was able to put her back together. Lots of screws and pins, of course, and the profile of her ankle is not the same.
It's a leg.
It swelled forever, and it was a leg.
It's
and
a leg.
We were happy with that, and we were glad to see her walk, and even more glad to see her run. And most of the time now, other than a little bit of her endurance at this point, you can't even tell. Well, after the accident and stuff, she told me one evening, she goes, I want to be an orthopedic surgeon. And I said, really? She goes, yeah, when I go to college, I want to be an orthopedic surgeon.
Well, before the accident, I was just really interested in, fixing things, because, I don't know, I find that interesting. I'd watch, videos on, Twitter of, people doing surgeries, and I'm like, that's just so neat, And then, after the accident and, seeing it, and then, hearing them tell me about what they had to do, I just got way more interested in it, and I was like, I could do that, that's cool.
In a traumatic situation, you don't have time to shop for doctors. You don't have time to make decisions about your care, and I'm just glad that we were put in the hands of Northern Arizona Healthcare, because that whole experience all the way through to her recovery and her physical therapy was just top-notch.